A real fun placing Arcadia Luke going for the lead on the outside. There goes First Pup. Joined in that turn by Fantasize. Into the turn they race Arcadia Luke. Benefits from the inside First Pup. Parked on the outside, Fantasize. Right there in third, Boo Boo Kitty parked in fourth. Followed by Prefab Brett in fifth. It's Jamil parked on the outside. Kentucky, Omaha, and Delta Dale now trailing. They're heading for the quarter. Arcadia Luke has the lead on the real First Pup. The quarter, 29 seconds flat. Arcadia Luke has the lead a length. First Pup. Right there in second, a length. Fantasize. Right there in third. Here comes Boo Boo Kitty. Was fourth, now third. Now second on the outside. Here comes Prefab Brett moving right with them. Entry the stretch, driving for the half. On the inside, it's Arcadia Luke. Here comes Boo Boo Kitty with a rush. Those two battle for the lead. It's First Pup right there in third. Boo Boo Kitty on the outside. 3 parts of a length. The field's halfway home. A minute and 1, and Boo Boo Kitty leans into the clubhouse turn a length and a quarter. It's Arcadia Luke in second. First Pup right there in third by 2.5. Fantasize in fourth by 2.5, and Prefab Brett. They curve into the back stretch with Boo Boo Kitty. Your leader a length and a quarter. Arcadia Luke drives once again out of second, and there goes First Pup charging through on the inside, followed by Fantasize, and she's on the move. They're driving by the 3/4 mile mark. Boo Boo Kitty on the inside. Arcadia Luke is on the outside in second. First Pup he wants out of third. On the outside it's Fantasize under urging around the turn. Boo Boo Kitty draws clear again. Here they come turning for home. Boo Boo Kitty has the lead on the outside. Arcadia Luke. First Pup is there. Your leader is Boo Boo Kitty. On the outside it's Arcadia Luke. First Pup looking for racing room. It's Boo Boo Kitty. Boo Boo Kitty at the bar. And here they come. A real fun placing. There goes Lightning Henry coming for the lead. On the inside, Cerbex and Bucky Badger. Into the turn there race Lightning Henry. Now takes command. There goes Key to Contend. Driving to the outside. Followed by Cerbex in third. BJ's Chance. Ranging up in fourth. Followed by Bucky Badger tucked in fifth. Jedi's Revenge, followed by Raging Bird, and trailing that's Thunder. And there goes Key to Contend, and there goes BJ's Chance. Was third, now second on the outside. They're by the quarter, 29 and 2. Key to Contend, but here comes BJ's Chance. Driving at him on the outside. BJ's Chance now to take command. Key to Contend in second, a length Lightning Henry. Right there in third, 3 lengths, followed by Cerbex in fourth, 2 lengths. Bucky Badger entering the stretch, driving for the half. BJ's Chance has the lead, 2 lengths. Key to Contend right there in second, 2 lengths. Lightning Henry in third by 2 lengths, and Cerbex 59 seconds flat into the clubhouse turn. BJ's Chance maintains the lead. Key to Contend right there in second, a length and a quarter. Lightning Henry right there in third. Bucky Badger edging up on the outside. It's Lightning Henry back to fourth. Jedi's Revenge colors cover in fifth, followed by Cerbex and Raging Bird. They drive up the back stretch, and BJ's Chance has the lead by 2.5 lengths. Bucky Badger moving into second. Key to Contend is parked on the inside rather than the outside. That's Jedi's Revenge. Around the turn, BJ's Chance shows the way by 2.5. Bucky Badger in second, and to the outside it's Jedi's Revenge. Here they come turning for home. BJ's Chance has the lead by 3 lengths. Here comes Jedi's Revenge on the outside. It's BJ's Chance. Jedi's Revenge on the outside. BJ's Chance has the lead. BJ's Chance, Jedi's Revenge, and Bucky Badger. They're all fun placing. There goes John Skipper for the lead on the inside. Ins and outs, Lady is there. Into the turn they race, and it's Jan Skipper now taking command. Ins and outs, Lady in second. Maybe Sweet is parked on the outside, followed by Ambrose Annie in fourth. 2.5 lengths. Mommy Viv is tucked in fifth. Eva Strikes parked in sixth. Sweet Roxy Royal and Annie Ambulator. They're heading for the quarter. Jan Skipper has the lead on the reel, but Maybe Sweet drives at her on the outside. They're by the quarter. 29 into the quarter. Jan Skipper has the lead at length. Maybe Sweet in second. Here comes Ambrose Annie, now moving to third on the outside, followed by Ins and Outs Lady in fourth by 2 lengths, and Eva Strikes. They're heading for the half, and Jan Skipper shows the way 2 lengths. Here comes Ambrose Annie, moving to second on the outside, followed by Maybe Sweet in third, and Ins and Outs Lady. The fields halfway home. 59 and 1 into the clubhouse turn. It's still Jan Skipper, your leader. Ambrose Annie is on the outside and second. Maybe Sweet is back to third. Ins and Outs Lady is on the outside and fourth, and Mommy Viv, they curve into the black stretch. Jan Skipper has the lead 2 lengths. Ambrose Annie in second by 3 lengths. Maybe Sweet in third, and to the outside there goes Mommy Viv, followed by Ins and Outs Lady and Sweet Roxy Royal. Now they drive into that far turn. Jan Skipper has the lead 2 lengths. Ambrose Annie in second by 4 lengths. Mommy Viv moving into third. On the outside it's Sweet Roxy Royal. Now they're in the final 1/8 of a mile. Here comes Ambrose Annie. Ambrose Annie on the outside. Here comes Mommy Viv 3 wide. On the far outside Sweet Roxy Royal. Here comes Mommy Viv. Mommy Viv on the outside. Ambrose Annie. It's Mommy Viv on the outside and Ambrose Annie. Those two at the wire. Mommy Viv, Ambrose Annie, and Jan Skipper. They're all fine trotting. There goes Never 7 going for the lead on the inside. Captain Sir between horses. Randela into the turn, and Captain Sir on the inside, but Never 7 drives up now to take command. It's Never 7, your new leader. Captain Sir in second by 2.5. Followed in that turn by Randela in third. On the outside Royal Class parked in fourth. Mr. HD's High, followed by Gills, and to the outside Land Lover. The field's moving for the quarter, and from the outside with a rush there goes Royal Class. 30 and 3. It's Royal Class, your new leader at length. It's Never 7 in second. Captain Sir 2 lengths back in third. Mr. HD's High joins the leaders on the outside and fourth. Randiola and Land Lover entering the stretch. They're driving for the half. It's Royal Class, your leader by 2 lengths. Never 7 right there in second. On the outside Mr. HD's High now takes over third. It's Captain Sir and Land Lover. The field's halfway home. 1 out, 2 flat into the clubhouse turn. It's Royal Class, your leader at length. Never 7 right there in second. That's Mr. HD's High parked in third, followed by Captain Sir tucked in fourth. Land Lover to the outside. Gills and Randiola, they curve into the back stretch, and Royal Class maintains a lead. Mr. HD's High another move in second. Never 7 right there in third, and Land Lover, they race up the back stretch, and Royal Class has the lead 3 parts of a length. Mr. HD's High on the outside in second. Never 7 right there in third. Land Lover, Gills, and Captain Sir. Now they drive around that far turn. Royal Class, here comes Mr. HD's High. Another move in second. Here they come trotting for home. Here comes Mr. HD's High. Mr. HD's High on the outside. Royal Class. It's Royal Class. Mr. HD's High. Another move. Royal Class. Here comes Mr. HD's High. Those two at the wire. And that is a photo finish. They're off and trotting. There goes JR's Desperado coming for the lead. 2 is there. Joined on the far outside, Bambino Stride. Into the turn they race, and JR's Desperado. On the inside, it's 2. These 2 battle for the lead. Bambino Stride now drops in third in front of Polka for short. It's Turbulent Times followed by Specs Gal, Spanish Press, and Metastar Yellow. They're heading for the quarter, and JR's Desperado has the lead by 2 lengths. 2 in second, 2 lengths, and Bambino Stride. They're by the quarter, 29 and 3 the quarter. JR's Desperado leads the way. 2 in second by 2 lengths. Bambino Stride in third a length. That's Polka for short. He moves up with cover in fourth. Turbulent Times entering the stretch, driving for the half. JR's Desperado, but here comes Bambino Stride. Bambino Stride on the outside now to take command. JR's Desperado holds in second under urging. It's 2 right there in third, and Polka for short. They're halfway home, a minute and 4 into the clubhouse turn, and there goes Bambino Stride on the inside. JR's Desperado, they still battling for the lead on the inside of horses. 2 right there in third, on the far outside. Turbulent Times 3 wide. Polka for short between horses. Now they drive up the backstretch. Here comes Turbulent Times with a rush. Turbulent Times now to take command. It's JR's Desperado in second, 2. He wants out of third. Now they drive into that far turn. It's Turbulent Times, your leader, with JR's Desperado in second. Spanish Press moves to the outside. Off stride is 2. Around the turn, your leader, Turbulent Times. Here they come trotting for home, and it's Turbulent Times opening up the lead now by 4 lengths. That's JR's Desperado in second. Spanish Press, they're coming to the wire with Turbulent Times showing the way. It is all Turbulent Times, JR's Desperado, and Spanish Press. Charles Massetti lags behind. They're off and pacing. Cinnamon Stick going for the lead. Joined to the inside, Wishing on a Star, Bittersweet Spirit. Into the turn they race, and Cinnamon Stick now takes command. Bittersweet Spirit drops in second. Wishing on a Star is 2 lengths back in third. Dawn of Victory in fourth. Goosey Barb followed by Diamond Renva, and back pacing but trailing Charles Massetti. They're heading for the quarter, and Cinnamon Stick has the lead on the rule. A length, Bittersweet Spirit in second, 2 lengths. Wishing on a Star in third by 2 lengths. Dawn of Victory, Intelligenic. They're by the quarter, 30 seconds flat. Up front, your leader, Cinnamon Stick, 2 lengths. Bittersweet Spirit in second. Here comes Wishing on a Star. Now moving to second, Bittersweet Spirit in third. On the outside, it's Telegenic in fourth. Followed on the inside, Dawn of Victory. They're heading for the half. Cinnamon Stick maintains the lead. Wishing on a Star moving to the outside. It's Bittersweet Spirit right there in third. The field's halfway home. 101 and 1 into the clubhouse turn. Cinnamon Stick shows the way now a length. On the inside, that's Bittersweet Spirit back to second. Wishing on a Star parked in third. Telegenic. He follows cover in fourth, followed by Dawn of Victory. On the inside, Goosey Barb and Charles Massetti. They curve into the back stretch, and Cinnamon Stick maintains the lead 2.5 lengths. Wishing on a Star on the outside in second. Bittersweet Spirit in third. Telegenic edging to fourth on the outside, followed now by Dawn of Victory. They drive around that far turn. Cinnamon Stick by 2.5. Wishing on a Star tries to come on in second. Telegenic moving to third, followed by Dawn of Victory. Here they come turning for home. Cinnamon Stick under urging. Wishing on a Star is out for the drive. It's Cinnamon Stick with the lead. Wishing on a Star on the outside. It's Cinnamon Stick and Wishing on a Star. Cinnamon Stick, Wishing on a Star close for third. That is a photo finish. Please hold all tickets. They're all fun placing. There goes Race on Kerry on the inside. There goes Van Lobel charging up between horses. On the inside, it's Villamontes. Into the turn they race. Race on Kerry takes command. There goes Villamontes. On the inside in second, Van Lobel is parked in third, followed by second Locomotion. Menard Sonic followed by Right Rick Detective and Governed Angel trailing. It's a battle up front, and there goes Mark Aubin and Van Lobel. They're by the quarter, 28 seconds flat. It's Van Lobel to the top. Race on Kerry in second, Villamontes. In third by 2 lengths, second Locomotion. In fourth by 2 lengths, Monarch Sonic, followed by Right Rick Detective and Governed Angel. Entering the stretch, driving for the half. It's Van Lobel with the lead. Race on Kerry. Right there in second, second Locomotion. Now moving fourth, now third, now second on the outside. The field's halfway home, 58 and 2 into the clubhouse turn. Van Lobel has the lead, second Locomotion drives at him on the outside. It's a Race on Kerry right there in third, Monarch Sonic. He has cover in fourth. Villamontes is nowhere to go in fifth. On the outside, Right Rick is on the move. Governed Angel 3 wide. They drive up the back stretch, and there goes second Locomotion, and there goes Monarch Sonic moving right with him. On the inside, Van Lobel and Governed Angel. They drive into that far turn. Second Locomotion under urging by 3 lengths. It's Monarch Sonic in second. On the inside, Van Lobel and Governed Angel. Right Rick nowhere to go between horses. Here they come turning for home. Second Locomotion opening up the lead under the whip. On the inside, it's Van Lobel, followed on the far outside by Governed Angel. It's second Locomotion with the lead. It's all second Locomotion. Close for second, Van Lobel. A real fun placing between horses. Maple Lane Deborah left for the lead on the outside. There goes Natural Nat, joined by My Imagination. Into the turn they race, and Maple Lane Deborah now takes command. Natural Nat moves to second on the outside, followed by My Imagination. And third, a gap to Pleasant Bell, followed by Dear Elba. Kit Wallmanor, Mary's Reply. Straight Bees trails the field. Up front, Maple Lane Deborah. Natural Nat is back to second there by the quarter. 28 and 3 the quarter. Up front, Maple Lane Deborah shows the way a length. Natural Nat right there in second, a length My Imagination. Closing the gap in third, followed by Pleasant Bell. 3 lengths back and forth. Here comes Dear Elba, ranging up on the outside. Here comes Pleasant Bell, entering the stretch, driving for the half. Maple Lane Deborah has the lead, but Pleasant Bell drives on her on the outside. It's still Natural Nat right there in third. The field's off the half. 59 and 4 into the clubhouse turn. Maple Lane Deborah has the lead. Pleasant Bell on the outside in second. Natural Nat is saving ground in third. On the outside, Dear Elba follows cover in fourth. My Imagination is tucked in fifth, followed by Kit Wallmanor, Straight Bees, and Mary's Reply. They drive up the back stretch. Maple Lane Deborah has the lead. A long neck. Pleasant Bell moves a closer second on the outside. Natural Nat, she wants out of third, and Dear Elba as they drive around that far turn. Maple Lane Deborah on the inside. Pleasant Bell. Here comes Dear Elba 3 wide around the turn. It's Maple Lane Deborah. Pleasant Bell on the far outside. It's Dear Elba. Here they come turning for home. Here comes Dear Elba with a rush. Dear Elba now to take command on the inside. Maple Lane Deborah. A late move on the outside. Mary's Reply. It's Dear Elba in front, close for second. Straight Bees over Kit Wallmanor. And they're off. Native Personality going for the lead on the inside. Twiggy's Gal is there. Joined on the inside of horses, Miss Logan Raven. Those three into that first turn, Miss Logan Raven on the inside, but Native Personality drives up on the outside. It's Native Personality now to take command, Miss Logan Raven. In second, 2 lengths, Twiggy's Gal. Right there in third, it's Any Surprise in fourth. Hellcat drops in fifth, followed on the inside of horses by, as they drive by the quarter, they're by the quarter, 28 and 2. Up front, Native Personality. On the inside, Miss Logan Raven. Here comes Hellcat, charging to the outside. Between horses, Any Surprise, Night Strike 3 wide. Entering the stretch, driving for the half. Your leader is Native Personality, but Hellcat moves at her on the outside. And second, Miss Logan Raven. Right there in third, it's Any Surprise. She follows cover in fourth. Twiggy's Gal in fifth, Night Strike. Final act and Sugarloaf Hanover. 58 and 4 into the clubhouse turn. It's Native Personality with the lead and the reel. It's Hellcat driving at her in second, Miss Logan Raven. Right there in third, it's Any Surprise with cover in fourth. Twiggy's Gal in fifth, Night Strike to the outside, followed by Final Act and Sugarloaf Hanover. They curve into the back stretch, moving for the final quarter. Native Personality. It's Hellcat between horses. Here comes Any Surprise. Now third, now second on the outside. They drive into that far turn. Hellcat now to take command, but Any Surprise drives at her on the outside. Native Personality is there, and between horses, that's Twiggy's Gal. Here they come, turning for home. Hellcat between horses. Any Surprise. Night Strike on the far outside. On the inside, that's Native Personality. Native Personality on the inside. On the outside, it's Night Strike. Here comes Night Strike. Those two at the wire. And that is a photo finish. They're all fun placing. There goes Fox Valley Scorpio going for the lead. Off stride is Karen's Trick. Into the turn, Fox Valley Scorpio takes command by 2 lengths. It's Joplin. In second, a length, Special Platinum. Right there in third on the outside, Dixie J Pilot comes on fourth. Now moving third. Now moving to second. They're heading for the quarter, and Dixie J Pilot with a rush now to take command. It's Fox Valley Scorpio in second, 2 lengths. Joplin right there in third. On the outside, Marengo Prince parked in fourth, followed by Special Platinum. And to the outside, that's Papa's Shout. Clang the Bell, followed by Wonderful Red. Karen's Trick, the quarter, 29 seconds flat. It's Dixie J Pilot with the lead. Marengo Prince drives up on the outside. Here comes Marengo Prince now to take command. It's Dixie J Pilot. Here comes Special Platinum. Now moving to second on the outside, followed by Dixie J Pilot. The field's halfway home. 59 and 1 in Special Platinum. On the outside to put a nose in front. On the inside, Marengo Prince under urging in second. And there goes Papa's Shout, ranging up in third, Dixie J Pilot. And to the outside, Fox Valley Scorpio, followed by Joplin and Clang the Bell. They curve into the back stretch on Special Platinum. Under the whip now by 2.5. Papa's Shout drives into second. On the outside, there goes Fox Valley Scorpio, followed by Marengo Prince and Joplin. Now they drive into that far turn. Special Platinum, but Papa's Shout drives at the leader on the outside, followed by Fox Valley Scorpio. Joplin 3 wide around the turn. It's Special Platinum, Papa's Shout on the far outside. Joplin, Fox Valley Scorpio. Here they come down the stretch they go. It's Special Platinum. Here comes Papa's Shout on the outside. On the outside, Papa's Shout. Special Platinum. It's Special Platinum and Papa's Shout. Those two at the wire. And that is a photo finish.